Why would you wear something that everybody has while you can also wear something that is like completely you? I used to buy whatever was trendy, but after a while I realized that isn't necessarily me. I wanted something different, something that expressed who I am, not what is in for the season. So for example, it started when I was in elementary school. There was always a trendy thing in my school, at least. There was this jacket from Adidas that was super trendy. Everybody had it. They went to Italy on holiday or they went to Turkey. They bought fakes there and it was so trendy. And I remember begging my mom to buy the exact same thing because maybe if I had that jacket I would finally blend in. I got the jacket, maybe wore 3 times, and then I never really used it again, and in the end I sold it on Vinted. It's been in my closet for such a long time. I never really wore it. I actually hated it. It didn't look amazing and it wasn't me because it was way too sporty for my style. Then in that same class when I turned 12, everybody had those shoes with a wedge and I begged my mom to buy me those as well. They were not even that expensive. I think they were like 30 euros, and my mom told me no. You're not getting that. It's bad for your back. You're only 12. Why would you need a wedge? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I didn't got it. And I didn't die. I actually was fine. And I'm very happy I never bought them. Then I went to high school and everybody in high school had those leather jackets. I wanted to buy one as well. And then in the end, I think I bought one. Probably never wore it because I don't really remember it using it. I most of the time bought it from friends for like parties. But other than that, leather jackets are just not my thing. And still to this day, I haven't found the perfect leather jacket for me yet, or maybe I will just never, because that's just not me. Everybody had the same leather jacket from Zara or Only or from the Monkey, and I'm very happy that I never participated in this trend, nor did I buy the exact same leather jacket. When I shop, I try to shop for something that is more meaningful, from a brand that I like to support, and also I'm happy to spend my money on the girls or the female entrepreneurs than on a Zara which is the owner is a man, and we don't want to do that. Now I shop with more intention. I focus on creativity. I focus a lot on craftsmanship, originality, and brands that help me stand out, understand more who I am without following the mainstream. So let me share my favorite brands of this moment, and also let me share with you some of my favorite items that I'm eyeing right now. The first dress is from Alameda. It's a Spanish brand from Barcelona. It's made from dead stock and I love this blue knit. I think the color is amazing. The knitting is so well done and I just love this piece because it's so easy to style. It's perfect for the summer holiday, and then when I want to wear it in Paris I just put on a blazer so I can hide a little bit my ass era. Something that is not necessarily my style but I would love to wear it is it over jeans. I think this dress over jeans with like Havaiana flip-flops will look amazing. The next brand is Lewis & Melly. I followed them when they started. That's probably 5 or 7 years ago. Like, it's been a while. I think when I started doing Instagram when I was 16, they were very small in the beginning, and now they've grown to a pretty big brand in Belgium. I actually love the sequin overskirt. I think this is such an interesting piece to add up any boring outfit like a jeans with a shirt. You add this and you're ready for the night, so you can just go casually to the office. You bring this with you in a small bag and then you can wear this when you have drinks with the girls, and I think it's so fun. They have this skirt in blue and in white, and I think that the white one will be easier, at least for me, to style because most of my clothes are quite colorful. So yeah, I love it. Let's go to the next. The next brand that I've been loving is Hoffman Copenhagen. I discovered this brand on Zalando and I think it's such a fun brand. They have these amazing textures, and right now I've been eyeing this blue blouse. It's like with the short sleeves, so perfect for the summer, and there is this 3D printed flower on it that looks just amazing and perfect to wear casually or spice up for evenings out. I have some pieces from them and I think that that the quality is pretty good for the price. The next brand that I've been eyeing is Care, maybe in French, Car. This is a French haircare brand and the packaging looks amazing. It will look so good in your bathroom. It's a little bit on the higher price, but I think that it will be totally worth it, especially when you're wanting to have like this hotel vibe in your bathroom. They are in Merci and the Bon Marché, so if you're going there, I would definitely check it out because I think that they smell really well. I haven't smelled them yet, but next time I'm at the Bon Marché, I will definitely check them out because I think this might be a really good purchase for when I want to add a bit more hotel vibes to my bathroom. The next brand, I hope I pronounced well, is Mieux Fu. It's a brand from the UK. I follow the owner on TikTok. That's actually how I discovered them. And I love this jacket in particular because it's not too long, not too short, and I like that it's a bit more into the waist. I think now for 10 or 15 years, we only had like these oversized blazers that we saw from the men's section, and I think we're going back in time where everything is a little bit more tight. I'm not necessarily ready for it, so I wouldn't change my full wardrobe because I love blazers, but I think one or two blazers that are a little bit more snatched in the waist will really elevate your wardrobe. The next brand I really like is Paris. I've been following them for a little bit longer on Instagram. I would love to have them one day in my pop-up. I think they would do pretty well, and I think that they smell really good, but also I haven't tried yet. I'm not the biggest fan of cleansing balms, but I have a feeling that I actually will like this one. I don't know why, maybe because of their product images, but this one looks actually pretty nice to me. The next brand is Culo Club. This one is from Amsterdam, and I think that they're pretty young. I think 1 or 2 years. I followed them on Instagram because I actually wanted to have them perhaps also for my pop-up in the future, and I think their designs are pretty cool. Their prices are pretty reasonable, close to H&M and Zara Home, and I think that their quality is quite good. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm thinking of ordering some placemats from them because, you know, I love to have a little party at my house when people come over and have food and drinks, so I might will purchase from them in the future. My current favorite from them is the beige with the black, but I also love the green, so if you've already ordered from them, please let me know how their quality is. This is a bag brand from Poland, and in Poland it's like crazy famous. Like my Polish friends all love them. The brand is called Szilak, I think, in Polish, and I love this black bag with a flower. If you watch any of my other videos or on TikTok, you know that I actually start to quit black, but this bag, I think I can take an exception for this, and especially if you like Poland. This is basically the Poland of Poland, and I think this brand is also way more interesting than Poland. So if you like the old quality of Poland and you have the budget for it, definitely check out Szilak. The other day I was sitting together with my Australian friend because she was visiting Paris, and we were talking about this brand called Ruby. It's from Australia, and apparently it's like super famous there. I've been following them also because of Instagram, and I love their dresses, but this shirt particularly looked super interesting to me because I love green. I love a little bit of a ruffle. I love the sleeves, and I think I would really wear this a lot, but because they're in Australia, I will just not purchase them because of the import tax. Another brand I discovered because of Instagram is Colomas. This brand is also quite new. I love their designs. It's unique, it's fun, it's interesting. I think that they chose the patterns and the colors really well. I am obsessed with this top. I think that the blue is amazing, and I would love to purchase from them. I just think this brand is amazing. They had some really cool stuff, and I can't wait with what they come up next. This is from a girl from Paris. I've been to her pop-up. She's really sweet. It's called Suzo. I think that they have quite a lot of interesting pieces. The quality, I've touched it in real life. It's really good for the price, and I think she makes everything by herself, so definitely check it out. The best part of wearing brands that are not Zara or H&M is that they really feel like me. I am a unique person, and so I don't want to blend in with the crowd, and that's also how I want to express myself with the clothes that I'm wearing. Fashion isn't just about looking good, it's also about feeling good. And I think somehow we forget this. You are not the same every day. And so I don't really get why I see online that, oh, it's not in my aesthetic, so I will not wear it. And when I'm with the girls and we are shopping or we are debating on whether or not we should buy something, sometimes I hear, oh, but it's not my aesthetic. Why not? I am not every day the same. Like today, I have my own opinion, a very tomboy shirt, while normally I'm way more feminine. I want to wear something more casual, something more comfy, because I want to film this video and I don't want to be in a tight dress or in a tight top. And then tomorrow, I probably wear something that was taken from a grandma in her 80s, or something that people will say I would never wear that, and that's fine. So maybe we should stop to be too much in an aesthetic and just wear what we actually like and wear something that makes us feel good that day, because not every day is the same. I'm wearing something else to the office than I would with my friends. I'm wearing something else when I party than when I go to the park, and I want to be comfortable. I want to feel like me, and I don't necessarily want to be in one aesthetic, even though I've tried in the past. I've tried being an aesthetic. I wanted to be this Y2K girl. Thank God I've never bought too much Y2K, because that's not me. Then there was this old money style, and I thought, well, that's my aesthetic. Now I need only old money style things. I didn't, because in the end, I am not an old style money aesthetic either. I don't want to walk into a room and feel like I'm just blending in. These brands allow me to stand out, showcase my personality, and wear the things as unique as I am. And if you ever felt frustrated by all these fashion clothes, you are not alone. Like, I've been there, I've been the same. You can shop consciously without giving up your personality or style. How do you define your own style? I think that I look very much at like, what do I tag on Pinterest? What do I like? What do I think is fun? I try to mix and match in patterns, in prints, in colors. And sometimes I just like to wear a basic shirt with a statement necklace. Sometimes I like to wear no necklace but statement earrings, or I just like to wear my pearls, because most of the time I know I'm a pearl girly and I will wear something with pearls because that's me. I love pearls. I love pearls till the end. I've also played with colors and with texture, and if we look back at some outfits that I wore when I was younger, I'm pretty sure there are some outfits that I have a lot of questions with, but at that moment I really liked it, and that's okay. That's fine. Like, we don't need to style an outfit that we like now and in 20 years I think, oh, that was such a good outfit. No, I want to know, how did I feel 20 years ago wearing that outfit? If I felt good, perfect. So how do you shop for those unique pieces? You actually don't need to spend a fortune to look more unique or to wear more like yourself. There are ways to shop unique brands without breaking the bank. There's, for example, the thrift stores, the vintage stores, and there's platforms like Vinted that I really love. I've got some amazing pieces from there. The only thing is that today I saw videos of girls saying that Vinted is now suffocating like an AI created imagery, I guess, to basically scam you. That's so sad. Like, why? But anyway, I know there are some vintage stores in Paris that are like extremely expensive, but if that's a unique piece, if that's from a brand you really like, or if that's a piece that you really like, it's totally worth it. If you think about wearing it like X million times, then the price can be justified. I've also found amazing pieces on the flea market for like 3 or 4 euros. I found secondhand items that were 20 euros. I found a lot of things that are not necessarily too expensive. And then when I get those cheaper items, I like to spend my money on more elevated brands, like the brands I've mentioned before. Look for brands that focus on smaller batch creations. There's, for example, this brand called The Launch. They're also from Amsterdam. They only do pre-order. So instead of making what the man wants, they just ask for it. Hey, how many pieces should I create from this? And then we're gonna create that. So sometimes they have only 50 pieces. Sometimes they only have like 100. And I think this way it's way more unique, way cooler to wear those items from those brands. And also don't forget to support your local designers. I'm pretty sure that around you there are some people that create really cool brands. You just need to find them and give it some time. Talk about it with your friends and open a discussion about it. I also love to go to these pop-up Popups where there's multiple brands together. It's a super creative environment that really inspires me, and I love to see what everybody makes, if it's jewelry, bags, shoes, or clothes. What I love about social media is that I've been promoting lots and lots of like smaller to mid-size range brands on Instagram, and I'm loving this. And also during the pop-up we always have brands that are super cool, that definitely need a little bit more recognition, but that are doing so well. Like they have such cool pieces, they have really cool stuff for sometimes not even that expensive, and I think that we should recognize those brands a little bit more. And you can actually discover the brands that I've been talking about or that are in my Excel list that you can download, and you can definitely check out those cool up and coming brands during our pop-up. If you follow me on Instagram, I will be promoting our next pop-up there. For now we don't have any date yet, but feel free to follow, and hopefully I see you at the next pop-up. A little sneak peek, I'm actually hoping to create a store in Paris where you can find and shop all these unique brands. I hope to vlog about it a little bit more, and I hope to also show you a little bit more of what I'm working on behind the scene. But for now, this is my little secret that I am kind of telling people right now. So feel free to come by in the future whenever you're in Paris. So let's stop buying from multi-fashion brands like Shein, Pretty Little Liars, Zara, H&M, Bershka, Pull&Bear, ASOS, and actually start focusing on those smaller creators that are creating actually something unique, because most of the time they create something unique and those big brands are just ripping them off. It's time to stop following trends and start following your own style. It's a progress. You will not have the perfect style tomorrow or in 1 year. It's a small process. You really don't need to buy now for X amount of money, all new pieces. Wear what makes you feel like you, and that's also the pieces you already have in your closet. You don't need to look like everybody else to be fashionable. Embrace your uniqueness, and I cannot say that enough. And I wish somebody told me when I was 10, when I was 12, that being unique is so much cooler than just wearing what everybody wears. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and put the like button, and feel free to download my list that I will link down below with all the brands that I'm currently loving. It's a huge Excel list with I think roughly 280 brands. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.